Ah, yes. Hello. Hello, hello. Yes, I know. I am late once again. I am a tardy person. Oh, hey, everyone. Yep, I know. Late, but second streams here. We got Aska to look at. Um, mm. Oh, why wouldn't you turn on? There we go. Ooh. Okay. Pop geek and license, blah blah blah. Usual things. Yep. Before I forget, let's go ahead and just adjust these video settings. Well, that's not good. It only has borderless window mode, but it's not borderless window because I can't move my fucking mouse to the other screen. Okay. Go. Okay. Organization has just a bunch of updates, and wow, it's actually had quite a few updates. How far back does it go? Last year. It's the weird style of how they put the date, so it's probably yeah, it's definitely the month right there. So this game's about almost a year old now. Alrighty. Now, what was Blitz saying earlier? Multiplayer for co-op. Okay. Well, normal. Password. We probably should have a password. You never know. Because I don't see a way to make this as like a friend or invite thing only. Only 2 characters. Okay. We'll go for the chick, obviously. 45.69, I'll say.
In the days before, the gods gave us the spark of ambition, which lit the fires of creation. They gave us a world of our own, a home. They made us builders, warriors, legends. They gave us everything. But our hubris overcame us. We thought ourselves to be gods instead. We tore apart their memory, and so we were punished. Everyone, everything cast into the fire. Yet some of us were spared. to start again.
Okay. I'm here. The fuck? What are you? Go away. Okay, he's going away. I don't know what you are, but fuck you. Fibers, more fibers. No idea what any of these things are. Magical essence, though, so we'll take it. The gods decree construct the Eye of Odin and rebuild your tribe. Okay, so jump. Only have that. Light. Heavy. Now that's weird. How am I supposed to block? Oh, do I need like a shield, maybe? Uh-huh. Wow, we have to go to the emote screen to use chat. Okay. That's not really a cheer, that's a swing. Okay. Z, search area. Okay. Okay, so we have the ability to highlight things. For inventory. Okay. How, if you are still there and willing to join, how do I invite you guys? Do I have to set something up? What are you? Press B in the open mill. This is some fire you can find under the bushcraft. We need fibers and sticks. Where was it? Hold on. I've just hovered over it. There it is. Okay. No, it's just settings. Oh, the password is 4569. And the only server it said was normal. It had another one, but I didn't get that. Okay, still asking me to build a fire. What the hell is this? Requires a pickaxe. Okay. The game looks lovely. What was that? Sounded like someone was walking. Also, let me go ahead and hop into here on the Discord. Probably easier. Materials, tools, bushcraft, terraforming, weapons. I still need sticks. Do I punch a tree? Is that the kind of thing we're doing? No. Do I punch a bush? No. Is it you? Yep. Oh, cool. You can actually see the stuff collected on your back. Let's go alone. It will tell you which server branch you're associated to. I assume USA. Yeah. Very weird that all the plants just randomly start shrinking like that. There he is. Okay, before I get too far, what the hell is this? Blood shard gives Yoden blood. Okay. Well, let's go look around, see if we can find anything. Inventory, build, lost map. V, that's what I want. What do you want, Wisp? Oh, still asking me for that. Okay. I'm gonna go hunt some wild beast called Rothschild, aka I'm going to play Call of the Wild. Eh? Cute. It's got spring, it's got time, it's got temperature. Let's find a nice flat area, maybe. Wait. Food source. You know what? Let me get some of that, because that does look like a requirement. Mimir favors you, forager. No idea what that means, but okay. Cool. Give me some more of these. We will need water, by the looks of it soon. What the hell was that? I'm hearing footsteps. That's a woodpecker, that's fine. What the hell? Yes, yes, I know, little whip. I knew I was being followed. What is that? Oh, shit, they're wolves. Good dog. Easy. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. Fuck, they are surrounding me. Eh. Up, 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 up. There you go. At least we have the high ground. I'm going to assume... No, that would be him, I think. With the little Viking helmet. The other blue one is the Wisp. Okay. Is that... What is that? That's not a wolf. Fucking weird. Okay. So, it told us to build something. Let's go ahead and build that. We'll go ahead and get a little fire. And, of course, we don't have enough. I need fibers. Wait. It's water? Let me drink that. Ooh, a natural water collector. So I'll need to be aware of that. Okay, this area doesn't have too bad of an amount of resources. Fallen nest. Source of feathers. I don't want feathers, I want fibers. Holy shit, that rabbit's fat. There's a bunch of weird things moving around me again. Are you fiber? No, you're a food source, but I'll take it. Garlic, why not? So fur gives sticks. Food source. Food source. Where the hell are the fibers? Oh, okay, okay. Looks like the wolf is... Oh, that's cool. The animals interact with each other. Or at the very least, that wolf was chasing that fat rabbit. Hello there. You get fibers from Flaxworks. The alternative is the beach and collect thatch. You can turn into fibers. Okay. It's not coming after me, is it? Dwarf spruce. Dwarf spruce. Where the hell are these things? Stone. Some ridiculously sized rabbits. Yeah, get out of the way, dear. Food source. Fucking hell. Flax bush. I see spruce. Garlic. Berries, young furs, Jotun blood. Yeah, more spruce. Alright, screw it. I'm going to the beach. Oh god. Going right into a wolf pack. No. No. Well, we've explored quite a bit, and we're definitely going the wrong way. So, yeah, we need to go this way. Past the wolves again. Oh shit, am I? Oh! Well, I guess that would help.
Yeah, probably.
Oh shit, finally, flax. Oh, fuck off.
It's a lot easier to see at night, to be honest, because it glows better.
No, no, dear, don't leave the wolf here. Don't leave the wolf here, you bitch. There we go, more flax. Okay. I found a spot.
I was just looking for the cave and then deciding where you want to live. Hopefully near a lake or the beach. Near enough.
Okay. Go ahead and ignite this. There we go. Alright, Mr. Wisp, what you got next? Press T while looking at simplified structure menu. Upgrade and add on pages and upgrade the simplifier to a campfire. Requires 6 small stone and 4 sticks. Okay, well that's cool. Everyone has like just a little random upgrade that they can add into, or add on, into whatever building you put down. Housing points 5. Cooking fire, let's cook food, okay. Still good on water. Yeah, let's go ahead and collect some of these.
But yeah, like Blitz said, you can get thatch for flax, but I would suggest using bark if you're not actually gathering flax or fiber.
Alrighty.
I don't know who you're messing with here, Wolf.
Small water.
And it pays to be near those little like hauled out rocks with the water in it.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to upgrade them to like a well, and then it'll hold a lot more water.
Wow. I think I got it in time. No, sorry for late start. I was just so fucking tired.
It happens.
It happens too much for my liking. I need to be better.
Well, this is why there's so many wolves over here. The wolf den.
Yeah, that would definitely explain it. Come here. There we go. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison. So while I'm building my little shitty thing here, and we're gonna go over to Hebrews later, so he's gonna see like a full-blown stronghold built up.
Oh, I'm not building. It's better that we have one place because I vote and all that stuff.
Yeah, alright. You are no longer well hydrated. Okay, we'll fix that. It's a really rinky-dink fire they put up there, but okay. We already did that. Okay. I guess we're on our own now. Yes, yes, yes. Don't show me again. Or do I need more sticks is what it's saying. No, okay. Let's see. Wooden hoe, stone axe, stone pickaxe, wooden hammer, terraforming, weapons. Let's build a campfire, but I thought I did.
The tier 1 fire you need
Oh, there we go, there we go. So, when you put it down for the first time, it only puts the stuff right there. You actually have to look at the new add-on to upgrade it from there. Okay. Cover that protection fire from elements. The gods curse those who consume raw flesh. Need bark, stick, and rope. Okay. For rope, I need several of these. Storm is coming. Find shelter. Oh boy, that's not going to happen. Long stick, 2 ropes, 8 sticks, and 8 bark. Wheezy, wolf wheezy. Fuck you, wolf.
The first of many.
Okay, I can see the appeal of this with a lot of players going for it.
Well, you can only have 4 on the
Oh,
server.
well that's lame.
Yeah, but you can have hundreds of villagers.
Ah, okay. I guess that makes up for it.
Yeah, the villagers are for the menial tasks like gathering and food.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Prep.
They're basically there to expedite things. Let's go ahead and drink.
gives the player time to explore and kill monsters and stuff. Fish, I guess, if you want. You can tell your villagers to fish too.
Can't ignite wet wood. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I placed the cover, because that's important. It'll keep the water out. You get more bark, so we'll have to chop another tree down.
Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely need a tool then. Requires rocks. Gray mushrooms. It's like all the stone in the area has just disappeared or gone into one of the larger ones.
It's harder to find loose stone away from the beach.
Ah. Well, if that's the case, I'll just go ahead and head that way. Until I can get a pickaxe and start mining out the stuff right next to us.
There's some loose stones around us, though.
Yeah, okay, we already know that. What the hell? Oh, it's one of those spear thingamabobs.
I don't think we'd want to live here, though, because it's too close to a wolf den. Unless we want to clear it out, but we're not going to be able to clear it out for a while.
Reeds, create thatch. Muscle for food source. There we go, small rocks. Let's see, Wolfarden. Well, just from what I can see, we're pretty close to two dens, and there's a large cemetery. There may be even more behind us. I didn't go that far back.
Yeah, the wolf den that's southwest of us is close enough where the wolves might track into the village.
Ah. Alright, with that, I got my axe.
The other two are too far away for them to just track into.
Okay, so if that's the case, what do I need for the pickaxe? 2 more stone. No, 2 more stone blades, which means I need 4 more stone. I think we just want to build it up just enough. Ooh, what the? Nope. Okay, same.
I mean,
just want to build it up enough to where we can get supplies that would be what you would say is a good amount, and then we can go out, find something better. But let's go. I would say let's go ahead and get our basic tools and whatnot built up.
Right. I was just saying why the wolves are coming over here. I'm just here for moral support.
Alrighty.
But I'm starting to harvest a wolf, so we'll have some cooked meat soon.
Okay, got all that. Get this. I got my pickaxe. Luckily, it doesn't seem that like there's a weight issue.
Yeah, no, it's just a carry issue.
phase view, whisper. Ah.
There's some cooked meat on the little like table bowl thing behind the fire.
Ah, okay. Food goes over there. Everything's stored right here. You don't have any more upgrades to do. Yeah, no, there's a lot more details into this than I gave it credit for.
Fun game. I have like 135 hours in it. I was talking to another streamer earlier, and he said he's got 300 in it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, wait. Resin. Shield. Okay. And do you have anything new to say, Mr. Wiss? No, build the shelter is all. Eight sticks, 8 bark, and 3 long sticks. Okay, I can definitely feel the Conan Exiles like vibe, which would be my closest equivalent to this game.
Yeah. To conserve early fire, I just like to turn them off when we're not using them. The villagers will keep them turned on though, so.
Okay. Yeah, no, it sounds like it's the longest part is in the beginning, trying to establish yourself, and then eventually all the people will come in and get it. Can I carry 2 of them? No, only 1. Sticks, give me those. So we just kind of want like a temporary base camp right here, get a shelter and whatnot, and then once we're established, we go venture out further. Or if we build right here, will the villagers all come here instead?
They'll all go to where the eye is, wherever the eye is, but we haven't built the eye yet,
Okay.
so they won't. We don't have to worry about where they're gonna be. I usually like to keep the food and the living nearby each other, and then like the production further away from residential because they'll take a debuff for being too close to like craft stuff.
Wow, it even takes that into account.
Yeah. And you also get a debuff from like if they're too close to the outhouses.
Okay. Makes sense.
I mean, you can build furniture inside the cottages when you get to unlock cottages. That kind of alleviate some of that debuff, but when you just have shelters, that doesn't help.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I don't know if you have a wooden hoe, but I made a wooden hoe so I can
I was just about to make
level
one.
stuff. Do you want me to build a shelter, or do you want to do it?
I think I should do it so I can learn.
Cool. Alright. I leveled it out for you though.
Oh, damn it, I just finished the hoe. Okay.
Well, you're gonna need to anyway. We're all gonna need hoes.
Yes. Many a hoe is required.
I'm just gonna keep working on this upgraded well. I find them to be very, very effective, very helpful.
It is not giving me the thing to look at. Oh, it's on the other side. Never mind.
And then you can hit Q and you can pin it, pin the recipe. That way,
Yeah,
when you're
I see
away,
it now. Yeah.
yeah,
Top right.
pretty
Top
useful
left.
because when you're like away,
Okay, now we need a hammer. For that,
2
we
sticks.
just need 2 sticks.
And if you get hungry, there is currently food on the table.
Alrighty. Got to do a lot of stuff yourself until you get to 6 villagers, but 3 will get you the basic supplies. Alrighty, brilliant. Okay, got the sticks. Make my hammer. Shelter. And I need another long stick. And 6 regular sticks. So many sticks. Prefer it if I can find those little stick bushes. There we go. So gathering leveled up to 9. I don't know if that's good or not. Seeing as how we're still in the beginning, I'm going to assume that's not really that big.
You know.
And there be my sticks. So, the Eye of Odin attracts villagers, or it allows us to summon villagers?
Summon. Sorry, I was trying to outrun the cook on these mushrooms and burn some.
Yeah, no worries.
But now we have
I'm
coal.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like you have like whole pizzas roasting on that thing.
If only.
Yay!
Right, so that should unlock the ability to make the Eye of Odin.
But we were gonna go explore to see a better spot, you were saying, correct?
I mean, I would suggest finding the cave, but we we can build the Eye of Odin and then dismantle the village and all that stuff and just go somewhere else. What do
Can
you
I
do?
fill up my water skin?
Yep, you just gather.
Ah. And this one has a thing above it.
That's just saying that there's no worker.
Ah, okay, so it's not like a quest or something like that.
Yeah, no. It's just saying, hey, I don't have a worker.
Okay. Food can be easily scavenged. I got full water. I have a little weapon. Shall we go exploring? Or did you want to build something else?
I'm gonna finish that water thing,
Yeah.
but feel free to explore. I'll
Alrighty.
catch up.
Let's see. Let's head this way. To the west. What did I say? Harvest needs better equipment. Okay. Figure as much. Same principle as Stardew, where it's like you need a certain level of equipment piece to mine out something. Don't do it, Wolf. Oh, you can't get up here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Yeah. Fuck you, Wolf. Okay. So, how does one recover health?
Onions, garlic at this stage. You have to cook them now. The garlic you can eat raw and get help, but the onion you need to cook it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, if you don't know who you're messing with, dude. Your
Well,
brothers
I
died.
ate a
You can die
mushroom
too.
and now I feel drowsy.
Yeah, you probably ate the gray mushroom.
Yeah, I did. But there's wild garlic out here, so I'll just go ahead and eat that. That's an onion. At least it gives you much more understandable timers on this one compared to some of the other games.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that should be fine. So from here,
Oh, I'm
I'm
bleeding.
going down this way. What's up, Will-O-Wisp? Anything for us? Okay, now it's just saying for the Eye of Odin.
Actually, you can't. You can only eat raw garlic. You can't cook it. You can skewer the onions on the thing, though.
Alrighty. More onions. A lot of freaking onions out here. That is a bipedal walking monster. No thanks.
Oh yeah. Droger.
I don't think my little flimsy club will do too much against that.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of them right here, so there's something in there, more than likely. Let's see. One's chasing me. I can outrun him. So is each island is different because they give you the seeds to generate the islands. Is there a guaranteed size of island or not
I
known?
don't know.
Okay.
I don't know that amount. I don't know that about the game. I don't know enough about the game for that. I did find another island on the what's it called? Stream server. There's actually two on my server that I know of, but they're not big enough for. Like one of them's so small, like there's no reason to even go through it. I think there's like 3 trees on it, so it's like okay, whatever, and I left.
Yeah, it's waste more time and resources actually just trying to get there instead of
Yeah,
actually
the other
having anything from there.
yeah, and the problem too is like you can go there, but like you can't bring resources with you. So
What?
like you can bring like whatever you can put in your pocket, but you won't be able to make anything on that side. Like you'd have to use the island's resources to
I mean, that makes sense in a way, I
a
guess.
dock, but you won't be able to. Yeah. So you'd have to bring like a stuff to make a dock over there, but you're not gonna on the island. There's not enough resources for me to build a dock, so it's just like I can't do anything with that.
Yeah. I was saying Wartail's map topographic detail was much nicer than Aska map. Oh yeah, no, I could definitely see that. What the hell was that? No, just not one of those little weird things. Typically, an island will have at least 2 caves required to get to Iron Age and maybe a lake or 2 for fishing. Okay.
You can also fish at the beach, though. Your capability of fishing starts like as soon as you make your first fishing pole.
That's good. This really does kind of give me Valheim vibes.
Yeah, it's like Conan and Valheim combined, in my opinion.
I wish they did
Don't
look
do
more
skates
into
by
that
proxy.
world. There's more of those guys. Those are fine. I can deal with them. Come here. Why does it always take away my fucking thing? It's also weird having like your senses extend out and then all the shrubbery just shrinks away. You know, if it weren't for the fact that there's murderous wood spirits out here, this is actually kind of a nice little walk by the beach side. Moonlight in the sky. It's nice.
I like nighttime because it's a lot easier to see the resources when you highlight,
Yeah.
but it's also hard to see everything else.
You can see the glow of the enemy eyes, aside from when the Odin grass also lights up. Glass, not grass. That's fine. Anything else? Nope, we're good. Day 2 survived. Yay! I have no idea how, but I did.
We don't technically need to sleep. We do get a buff from sleeping in the chieftain hut, but
Ah. See, that's what I wish it was like in real life. You don't need to sleep, but you can.
yeah, unfortunately our body's like, nope, turn off time. And then you just go to sleep.
For hours on end, and it's all like, well, where'd the rest of the day went? Well, you had to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I want to be alive and awake for the rest of the day and do shit. Well, too fucking bad. I no longer feel well hydrated. Okay, you're fine. We'll find you something. There you go. So when I unlock more of the map, do you see what I see, or are both of our maps
Yeah,
just locked to our
no, we
characters?
we always see everything.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get the perimeter of the island before venturing inward. But yeah, no, I can definitely see the appeal of this game, especially if you have a full group. Which is usually what these games usually always try to go for.
Right. It's a lot of fun. Even solo though, but
Fucking pull out your weapon. Character is like always putting the weapon away every time you do anything else.
right. I do wish you could make like a chest outside of the warehouse storage, but you can't make storage outside the storage facility.
Oh, well that sucks.
I mean, you can
Pull
make
out the fucking
storage
weapon.
in the cottages, but specifically only like a couple things. I guess you could make a cottage as like a mini warehouse.
Sounds like you would have to at a certain point. Hi, Gruesome. Welcome. As you can see, it is not Bannerlord, it is Aska. I was a terrible person, once again. But I figured we'll go ahead and give the new game the main focus this time. And so far, not bad. So used to all the other controls. So is
Spot,
this
I guess.
Is this like Vikings or Viking inspired? I see that they have the gods and all that. But is this from an actual story or something else?
I don't know, man. It's a game I play. I don't know.
Okay.
That's as far as I know. I don't know enough about Vikings to tell you yes or no.
Okay, you
It's
guys aren't
inspired
that
by it,
strong.
obviously. That's as far as I can understand. It's like Valheim is about like, you know, the in-between life and death to Valhalla
Yeah.
thing, but I don't know what plane of existence you're on in this game because it doesn't really mention that you're dead per se, but the creatures obviously aren't real, so
Yeah. I need a smaller tree.
I'm looking around the interior right now. I found the lake. I can see it in the distance.
I got injured while working. It even has
Yeah.
random shit like that?
Yeah, dude. I've never seen anybody die from being injured while working, but I'm sure it's possible. Or, oh, large lake, not a normal sized lake. It's a large lake.
Ooh, fancy. No, I need to...
If the cave's nearby, then I would suggest living over right here.
Come on, give me the resin. Oh shit, that's small stone. That's not what I want. Okay, club required.
They have a special April event for what's it called? Enlisted, and it's like separate from the battle pass. It's an extra battle pass that you can pay for, but it doesn't look like you'd get the gold back from it, and it's a free for all game. Like the event's just free for all. You just run around, and it's a gun game where you run around and you kill stuff or kill people, and then you get another gun. And it's all like premium gun.
Sounds like basically a Call of Duty lobby.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah. It's I played it enough to get the free sawed-off guns, because you do get some free sawed-off guns, but they're for the Americans.
Makes sense.
And it takes over the pistol slot, so you get that. Pretty nice, I guess, having a sawed-off shotgun handy in your pocket, but I imagine that would be better for like pilots and stuff, because maybe assaulters. Oh, this wolf den doesn't have any wolves at it.
Okay, the whites aren't too bad. We can even harvest them, but I don't
that's
have
what
an
society is trying to tell you. White people aren't bad. But that's that boss we should kill soonest.
Boss? What boss?
The white boss where you just
Oh.
discover the shipwreck. So around the shipwreck there should be rib cages.
Yeah.
If you break both of them, it'll call the boss in, and then when you kill him, you can build the rune stone that's associated with him.
Okay.
And his rune stone gives you better harvesting.
Not gonna lie, this is making me want to play Conan Exiles again.
I think it's better harvesting. It's either better harvesting or it's melee. Then the wolf boss gives you the other one. It's either the harvesting or the better melee.
Okay.
Well, I've gotten a good chunk around the lake discovered, but I don't see the cave.
And I don't see any cave, at least not from the shoreline.
Which is okay. I would say it's good enough if it's close enough to a thatch source. I don't care. Like, I don't really take much stock into the fishing source that people talk about, but the thatch source.
Oh, well, the entire beach is covered in the reed thatch.
Yeah. And the lakes also will be ringed with it. Here's another wolf pen. This one's active.
Come on, come out here. There we go.
Oh, here's an oak tree. 2 oak trees. That's crazy. I don't know how to harvest the oak trees, but that's another thing. Like, it gives you dark wood, but I don't know. I think that's for next game or next update. Because there's nothing that requires dark wood that I've seen.
I'm about to say that you know of or that you've seen. But if that's the case, yeah.
That would be both, right? If I know of it, I've seen it.
Not necessarily. I know that great ones exist in Hunter Call of the Wild, but I've never seen one.
Well, right, but if I've seen one, I would know it, right?
Right. But it's kind of, it
that's
would
what
be
it
kind
said.
of along the lines of, like, say you tell a kid a story, so the kid knows of what's in the story, but they've never actually seen the thing mentioned in
Right,
the story.
no, that's obvious, but I'm saying, like, if I've seen it, I know it.
Okay.
seeing is believing, mostly person, but
And depends on the person, honestly.
I don't have any faith. Yeah, I know. All these Jesus people keep leaving brochures at work, and as soon as I leave, I just toss them in in the trash.
Never was one
Well,
for religion too much myself either.
well, if you don't know who you're messing with, you're better off going back to your den. You'll live longer. Because I have a shield and a club, so I was killing them with the skinning knife. But now I have actual like weapons, so possibly see the cave. There's a wolf den. Man, if this is a cave and this is a wolf den, this is... Oh, okay, it's a dead... Oh, it's just rocks. I've been here before. Oops, I was getting away from the wolves and I got distracted which direction I was going.
So for the pressing G unlocks up all the God of Memory things. Do we have to complete the entire row of these things in order to get whatever the number 1 is showing? Or is it just a list of things that you can do?
So those are really just for cosmetic unlocks, and you have to do the whole row to get to the thing.
Okay.
So basically, like, there's like a cosmetic work table you can make later on. I think it requires carpentry stuff. So like that would be like tier 3 level stuff. And it's just cosmetics.
I should probably get another axe ready, because this one's about dry. Ow, fucker.
Are you using it as a melee weapon?
Nah, I have like the little flimsy one.
Right. So you've been using a melee weapon, or you just been running around gathering sticks?
No, I've been using a melee weapon.
Okay.
Harvesting material as needed, essentially.
Another vacated Wolfhard Den. I don't know why some of these show up as gray already, as in like they've been cleared out, even though no one's been there to clear it out. So I don't know what dictates if you can use it or not for gathering dogs.
Excuse me. Okay, muscles don't provide any health. So it's
Looks
just
like
garlic.
is it another lake, or is this just a willow that's by itself somehow?
So is there like a storyline in the single player, or is it just kind of plop, here you go?
Plop, here you go, as far as what I gather, because like that intro cutscene or whatever is the only story I know of.
Okay.
And it's basically just saying, go recreate your village, people. Yeah. And I guess the story is what you make it at that point. Because there are bosses, but it's not like a Valheim type of thing where you have to get from one boss to the next boss, and you need the last boss to get to the new boss or whatever.
Ah,
You can fight the mini bosses at any time, but to get the big boss, I think you need to fought all of the mini bosses and done it that way.
I suppose that makes
'Cause there's
sense.
that big creature that you see at the beginning of the game. I think there's a smaller version of it you have to fight. You'll find it at the Jotun arena.
Wherever that might be.
Yeah, we haven't found it on this seed yet. Probably make myself something to eat because I got to go to work in an hour and a half.
Yep, no worries.
I'm just gonna make a sandwich though. I got hard salami, pepperoni, and Black Forest ham, and then I've had honey wheat bread, and I have habanero pepper jack cheese and
Nah,
garlic aioli. So I was toasting the bread, and then putting the garlic aioli on both slices, and then putting the stuff down. Also put spinach on it too. I like spinach.
damn. Go for the full
Not a
Subway sandwich right there.
Yeah, just better quality ingredients. But it is going to be more expensive, but because I think each packet of meat was like six something bucks, and I don't know. I was putting 4 pieces on to cover the sandwich, so well, the ham only took like 2, but
Come on, come over here.
I'm trying to like uh, trace your direction, but go
Just,
inland more.
yeah, just a little step further to the right, I see.
Yeah,
Slowly carve the map out.
I feel like we would have run it. We've probably passed the cave by now.
Oh, probably.
There's
I'm just
there's
here
probably
to,
a cave further in.
yeah, just mapping the outskirts of the area is all I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm a turn in and try to work that big blob of shadow we have between us.
Okay. Because that's actually what I used to do in Conan Exiles when I did have a team for it. We would we would dump basically all our stuff right here, especially when we were new, but we would find a spot we would like, dump all our stuff there, and then we would each go in different directions and just map out the area and figure out what's where.
I thought the map was designed. Like it
Yeah,
was just the same map.
yeah, but you don't know the resources there at the time when we
Oh,
first started out.
got it. Got it.
So basically, we were just scouting out, seeing what we can use, what's where, and what enemies are there, and what best
Okay.
thralls we could find.
Yeah. My the last time I played, my buddies were like settling near like it looked like a ship, but it was in the middle of a desert.
Mm.
And we would just gather the thralls from there, and we had a lot of duplicates.
Yeah.
But at least in this game, it's you just call people in.
By the
You're not
power
like
of magic.
yeah, you're not abducting anybody from wherever they live.
Okay, well, let's be fair. We're not really abducting them. We are uplifting them, saving them even.
Yeah, you put them on a wheel of pain
I,
to change their opinion about life.
yeah. Person can think a lot when they're forced to just move that wheel of pain over and over. Or more than likely, in Conan's case, not think at all and just do it. Love that movie. Did not like the Jason Momoa one.
I don't think I've seen it. I might have heard of it, but I kind of don't even know if I've heard of it. Jason Momoa is in a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be in, just because of what he looks like.
He's the Hollywood actor right now. Well, he was. It used to be Dwayne Johnson, but then he got big for his britches and tried to take on Disney's for... No, not Disney's. Who the fuck was it who had the DC? Because Disney is Marvel.
Isn't that like Warner Brothers?
Yeah. From what I'm understanding, he tried to like get more of Black Adam into it. He tried to redirect the storyline that they were going for, and honestly, I didn't mind Black Adam.
I don't know enough about Black Adam to have an opinion, but he seems like a pretty cool anti-hero.
Yeah. He's along the lines of Doctor Doom, where he literally does not give two fucks about the rest of the planet aside from the people in his nation.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. If I had a choice, I would definitely choose Doctor Doom compared to Black Adam, because Black Adam still has like the ancient way mindset of what a ruler is supposed to be like to his people, while Doctor Doom is all like, that doesn't work anymore. This works better. So you
Right.
piss him off, you do something wrong, you dishonor him or some way, he zaps you with lightning and kills you.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom will be like, what are you good at? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to put you through some tests. It's like, hey, this is actually not that bad. Alright, that's what you're good at. Congratulations, this is your job now. So is there anything in the water? Aside
Fish.
from fish?
Nope.
Oh, boo. Alright, I'm almost there. I've almost connected the island.
I just keep seeing wolf dens.
I see a lot of them are grayed out as well.
Yeah, I don't know, like... Oh, there we go.
Oh, found one.
This cave is a really good spot.
Let's see, you are way
I
over
would
there.
just... We want to live probably... See where my marker is?
Yeah. Yeah. Right there. White shipwreck.
Because
Lakes.
I don't want to be
Way over
anywhere
there.
near the... I wouldn't want to be anywhere near the Droger field. And we could also just live down here. It is kind of closer to the Droger field, but it should be far enough away where they won't traipse into the village. And then we can get to the water.
Yeah.
But it's up to you, man. We know where the cave is, though, so...
Okay. Well, I figured this first time, no matter what, would basically just me exploring around and bullshitting.
Right.
White shipwreck discovered. God, I really need to have woken up early and done this better. Fuck.
My biggest thing is, like, I never have the right plan for, food before stream. Especially, like, Mondays, it's kind of rough for me because I have a therapist appointment that's, like, mandated by the VA. Because if you don't, basically, if you're not, like, being taken care of for your whatever issue you're compensated for, the VA can take that compensation away from you
Jesus.
and reduce your percentage. Just like, why? I'm just gonna keep going to the therapist, I guess. Even though I don't really feel like necessarily need to be there every fucking week, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's like every week. Holy shit, that's a lot.
yeah.
I suppose they don't.
Um,
I suppose they don't comp you for all the gas you have to spend to get there, do they?
no, but it's only 30-minute drive, and I drive a blue hybrid, the Hyundai Elantra. So, like, it's pittance. Like it, I don't know. It's not a whole lot of gas to expend to get there.
Okay, well, I guess if it's that...
Like a few bucks, I guess, maybe.
I've done
A
it!
month.
I've made it back to the boat.
Nice.
Alright, so... If I just cut straight across... I can get close enough.
And just gathering pieces of stuff around. Because you can tell me to stop, but anytime I see one of those rocks that can be a well, I just turned it into a well. And this area has a fuck ton of them, so I feel like this spot that I'm standing on should probably be the residential cooking area. Because there's so much fucking water here, it's ridiculous.
Alrighty. I was kind of hoping that they would, when they were doing Conan Exiles and they were releasing all those DLCs for it, I was kind of hoping that they would do the one where he went to the Pangea equivalent part of the land and he had to fight fucking dinosaurs. That was a great comic series. I love the old Conan comic books. They weren't pussies in it. And I won't say that in the Momoa one he was a pussy, but he definitely was more so, not a barbarian. Which, if you take that away from Conan, it's like, wait, his whole thing is about being a barbarian. And instead he's like, a warrior, or some shit like that. Wrong! Conan! What is best in life? To see your enemy driven before you, to see his land plundered for your own, and hear the lamentation of their women. Ah! Great movie.
Yeah, the 80s and early 90s had the best movies.
Yep. Uh-oh. Skeletons with arrows. Okay.
Hate some. I hate some.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Run. Run. That shit hurts. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Fuck off. Okay, I live. But there is an arrow just magically following me now.
You can do a surgical trick where you just roll and the arrow surgically is removed from your body.
Look at that, it works.
Yeah, your character is like a expert surgeon, can do complex surgeries while rolling.
But they can only do it while performing acrobatic maneuvers.
Yeah, I mean, some people take their
that
talents.
a Circus Olay group is performing your surgery and they're just jumping all over you. Oh, that'd be great. Where the hell am I now? Oh wow, I'm way off. There we go. I'm going to Circus in Las Vegas, if it's still there. I don't even know if it's still there. But go over there and be like, okay everyone, we will now perform a live surgical procedure, Circus Olay style. Ooh, I think this axe is gonna go. Come on, hold out for me.
Break fast.
Hold out for me. Yes. Oh shit, wait, that's right, I gotta break it again. Fuck. It's probably not gonna last that long. Yep, there goes. Damn. But I prepared. Let's go ahead and make that again.
So a quick way, well, not a quick way, but one way you can have your villagers be in a certain place is you just assign them to a bed that's somewhere else. But if they're assigned to a workstation that's away from their bed, there's a lot of travel. They have to travel everywhere, right? So
Yeah. You get into the basically the logistic issues of it. Alright, the club is returned. Is there any way that we can move the things on the taskbar?
the what bar?
The taskbar below our health and stam. Is there a way that we can move them?
Yeah. You can just go into your eye menu and then you can just rearrange them how you see fit.
Ah, okay. Much better. This way.
There's a lot of big objects over at the old current base. So I don't know if you want to actually move them or we can just set a marker there.
Smokers is approaching.
They're just rats. There's nothing they can do to us.
Okay.
They're they're the only thing they can really do is pull resources out of storage, but joke's on them, we don't have storage for the resources for them to pull out. They might eat the food that's at that barbecued place though, but
What the hell is
food
that?
food's easy to come by.
That's not a skeleton. Okay, yep, it turns into a thing. With a bow. Okay, even worse. Oh, fuck, right.
We're not even
Okay.
attacking.
Nope, nope, nope.
It doesn't even tell me where they're coming from, so.
Yay, I made it. No, I don't need that. Wow, you weren't kidding. There is a lot of little water things out here.
Yeah, there's like 4 in one spot, so like that spot probably should be where the cooking happens. But at unterraformable rock. We'll want a water thing near the workshops too, because especially the metalworker workshop, because they'll need water to put into the quencher.
Okay.
Because when they're working with the metal, it's hot, right? So they have to throw it into the quencher
Yeah.
with their bare hands.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
That's how that
I know.
works.
I know a rough idea of how blacksmithing works.
The fuck you want, weird ass rat people? We don't have anything for you to eat. Go away. See, look, they went away because I said so.
Did they all fall? Nope, they're all just up there.
As far as a settlement organization, I'd like to keep their leisure nearby. But the cooking hut, the cooking in the residential spots should be like close enough prioritizingly so they can get to their stuff, their work. I mean their food.
Okay.
Because what they'll do is they'll wake up, they'll have leisure time, which is set by the player, but default they'll have an hour before and after work. And then they'll use that time to, I don't know, make themselves happy and eat and drink.
So it really is kind of the equivalent of like RimWorld in that aspect. Recreation or any time that they get, just go ahead and be better. Drop this thing. Thank you.
Yeah. So next objective is we need to build the Eye of Odin, and then once we build the Eye of Odin, we start building the crafting tables and start calling in villagers. But I would say we should only call villagers in as we have beds.
Right. How did I get
That's why it
injured?
told us to build this shelter ahead of the Eye of Odin.
Okay, makes sense.
And I put another blueprint down for the shelter if you want to level it out so you can learn leveling it out.
Yep. Gathering a tree. Okay, I mean it's pretty straightforward. It's not in the sense like Conan where everything is tile based. This really more
Yeah,
so feels a bit more free build.
you can kind of make it tile based though. Like you can, if you really want, you can flatten the terrain better and make it more of a like a flat area for you to just kind of build on willy-nilly like.
So does
Gotta
leveling
find
up
some
our things
plants.
actually give us anything? Make us more efficient? Do better
Yeah, it
damage?
makes you more efficient.
Ah,
And apparently, like if your melee gets high enough, you can do more damage. Can't cook eggs yet. Think, oh, that's legs.
Alright, second shelter coming up. Fuck, where are you? Nope, nope, nope. Bark.
I'm gonna need to ask you to hit this thing that's in my hands until it stops breathing.
What the f- This is such a fucking huge ass rabbit.
Yep. This is a good, like, early way of hunting if you have 2 people.
Yeah.
Or if you, for some reason, have a watchtower already, you can just go in front of it. It's a good source of food.
Okay. Alright, so this building's all done. Got the next one coming up. What do you need? Oh,
Get
long
another
second.
one. Oh shit. Forgot about the cooked food. Yeah, I'll go cook these smokers. Oh, we're being attacked. There's a white.
There you go. Yep. Just trying to get there to that guy real quick. The fuck you think you're doing? Alrighty.
And then if you have a knife, you can skin them, and it'll turn them into bones and potentially blood.
Let's see. Stone knife, stone blade, and another piece of rope. Let's go and make that.
Yeah, the stone blade is important to have, and if you can prevent it, I wouldn't skin a bear with a stone knife. I would do it with an iron knife.
Get more resources that way.
You get their pelt. Same thing with wolves, but early game and wolves aren't scarce. They'll just keep spawning, right?
Right.
All right, can you kill this dude?
Coming.
We got a third contestant on the.
Who wants
I
to
don't
be the
even know.
fattest rabbit?
Yeah.
I actually should say who wants to be the tastiest rabbit. Oh, that's a sad sound. Here, let me skin you now.
I've never skinned a rabbit in real life, but apparently it's super easy. You don't need any tools.
No, actually, what you could do is just kind of twist and turning methods.
Yeah. Basically just tear its skin open and tear it off.
Yeah, you basically have to kind of like oh god, it's like you have to snap the neck, twist it until it comes off, and then you pull it. Well, no, you get your thumb underneath and you start loosening up the fur from the skin as much as you can, and then, if I'm right, you just kind of unfurl it like a sock.
Crazy. There's some cooked meat now if you're hungry. Which I assume your character is.
Actually, I'm still kind of good. I found a bunch of other stuff out there when I was exploring, so I got a bunch of mussels I've been
Okay.
eating.
It's my favorite shell, or mollusk. Oh, another contestant on the price is right, I guess. Another way you can kill these guys without an assistant is you just kind of toss them in the shelter and they get stuck.
You're not going anywhere, Mr. Flopsy.
See, like, he couldn't get away in time for me to just bludgeon him to death.
Nope.
Otherwise, they're fast as fuck, and you're better off just shooting them with the bow.
Yeah, despite how fat of a rabbit they are pretty fast. Makes sense.
Yep.
Nope, fucking give that back. Oh, Nato the Great. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome.
I don't know where you want to put your Eye of Odin, so I'm going to let you do that, but
Okay.
somewhere, just know wherever it is, That's the goal of the enemies. Like they want to get to it and destroy it.
So, highly defensible position, basically.
Yeah. It's not super highly defensible, but that is their target when they raid you, is that typically.
I need 2 long sticks, 8 sticks, 6 small stone, and 2 large stone. Okay, let me see what this thing looks like. It's not bad, that. You just kind of
I'm
leave it
just gonna
right here
keep
next to the
collecting these
tree.
rabbits while you, there's one more. Okay.
Yeah, just have it right here. Have the Eye of Odin looking out onto the ocean.
Hey, what? You
What?
fell behind me. Well, there's 2 more.
Bark, long stick, stick, small stone.
Apparently they've fixed my little, thing. Never mind. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. Come back here, you. We haven't killed you. We need to kill you. You're a meat pinata. We need it.
So how do we look at the levels that we've gotten?
Your eye menu is everything. It tells you what your buffs are. It tells you
Oh, right down here.
what's your inventory. Tells you your skills. If you hit tab, you can look at the settlement storage and you can see what you have in storage.
Yeah, what constructions you have. Okay, okay.
When you get to using metal weapons, everything but the nails seems to come back. So like the metal head, like say you make a metal blade, you should get that blade back when it's destroyed.
Okay.
You just won't get the nails back, which I guess is okay, but
Yeah, they have to limit you
same
some way.
thing. Yeah, something with same thing, sorry, with the shield too is you'll get the plate that goes in it back, but you won't get the nails. But unfortunately, it seems like if your armor breaks, whatever resources was used will just be destroyed.
Oh, well that sucks.
Yeah, so, because I didn't get my metal plates back from my Gabison that I made on my other server.
Ye-
Well, that guy had a horn. Now we can make a horn to call the villagers to battle.
Okay, so the enemies will actually drop items as well, instead of just like supplies and materials.
Well, that was his, like his horn, like the rabbits have horns on them.
Oh,
Like it's a resource that they drop.
ooh, bone fragments. Yes, please. I'll be able to make
Yeah, bone
myself.
fragments are kind of a, up until like later when you're just getting raided constantly, um, bone fragments are, very, very important. But you'll innately have bone fragments from hunting and fishing as well.
Ah.
But bone fragments are great. Like if you know you'll have a steady supply of them, I wouldn't even worry about having your people make wooden arrows. Just have them make bone tipped arrows.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be much better. Renewable resource right there.
Yeah, and I don't know how you feel about games that allow you to make iron uh tipped
Oops.
arrows, but I already put it in there. Um, I typically don't like that because, especially when it comes to metal, it's not like easily findable. You have to go find more somewhere else. So I don't really like using those for things that are expended, like ammunition for arrows.
Yeah.
So when you
It
look at the
it
villager thing, it'll tell you like what their two stats are, and then they'll have three more stats after that that you'll never be able to see.
Come on. There you go. Okay. Activates. Edward, hydration expert, chill sensitive, Lorelei, daylight devotion, harvest blessing. Does it really matter about all their little traits, or like if we
It does.
it
Especially
does?
early game, it makes a huge difference, but later in the game, it stops becoming a. It seems like it. I mean, it's always going to be a difference, but when you have like 100+ villagers and you're just looking for somebody to swing a hammer, what they can do doesn't really matter at that point, right? Because their whole purpose in their life will be swing a hammer. But early game, you want to get your wood cutters, your stone cutters, and your gatherers, and farmers and fishermen like up to snuff.
All right.
The best ones you can find. Hey, try to get away from your mortality. It's
Oh,
like
I'm
good
out.
training too. It's like a training dummy.
Yeah.
You get your melee skills up by whacking a rabbit that can't defend itself or run away.
You ain't going nowhere, Flopsy. Okay. Okay, where are we doing
You can
that?
also upgrade the eye, so it gets
Yeah,
like
but we need like 3 villagers first.
yeah. It goes up to I think at one point to get to tier 3 you need 14 villagers.
I wonder.
But now
Okay.
that we've built that, we should be able to build the
Okay, that destroys them.
what?
I was trying to level out the land and I accidentally destroyed a long stick doing this.
Oh yeah. Also don't do that around the hollow rocks until you've made it into a water well,
Ah,
because it'll delete those as well.
yeah, okay. So many things to watch out for.
And water wells, as Blitz can tell you, are highly important. Even when you have a shit ton of water available for people, for some reason they still like to dive dehydration. Because I
Well,
had a
I mean, as we know, people are stupid for the most part, so yeah.
yeah, I had a AI last night dive dehydration when he was surrounded by over 100 water. I was like, how do you do that, dude? Like, why did you do that?
Some resin in there.
And I think the answer to the fixing of that is they might have actually fixed the pathing in the patch that came out today. Because I noticed
So
there
they're
were
they're really on top of this, aren't they?
yeah, they had a patch come out today that was working towards better pathing. But I don't know uh what specifically that pathing entailed for fix, but
Hey, we got our first person.
yep, and I've loaded it with 5 more blood, so you can go and call in another person.
Alright. Torbjorn, weather sensitive, and I have reduced productivity during heavy rain. I can endure extreme hunger without experiencing severe mood penalties, making me more resilient during food shortages with the iron stomach. Jane, hydration expert, innate sense of when to drink and how to conserve water, reduce my daily water consumption. And Rocker, I'm proficient in stone mining, but I eat more than normal villagers. Um, go for Torbjorn.
and then now you have to assign that person a bed. So one way to do it is manually going to the bed place, or you can hit tab, and underneath settlement and structures, there's a housing tab, and you can just go to one of the empty housing, or the ones that have space for a bed, and
Right.
just assign them that way too. I find it easier to just hit tab and assign, but since
Maybe
we're so
because,
small, we're right
yeah.
next to the building anyway.
Okay. Let's see. Storm Rider and Ease, I'm weather sensitive, and I have reduced activity in the rain. Feeble Logger, I lack physical strength for effective wood cutting. I make the most of the rejuvenating effects of spring, fill me with renewed energy and enthusiasm.
Looks like that person might be best suited for foraging
Build site
or
place.
becoming a farmer.
Yeah. To give them jobs other than build production building and assign them to it. Try assigning the woodcutter's pit and assign the new villager to it. This will make him a woodcutter. To make him a builder, again, dismiss him from the current job. Okay, so they don't have like an anything tab. They only have work, sleep, and leisure.
Yeah. And now that Lorelai's here, she's just gonna worry about building until you've tasked her with something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is fine, because there's a lot of stuff for her to build. Hey, come back here, Smolker. I literally picked you up to bludgeon you to death.
Settlement, base production, woodcutter's pit, long sticks, we could do that. I'll say... yeah, I'll just say right here. Right. Oh, wait, you were saying that there's like a debuff if we build these production things too close?
So, I would put it this direction, somewhere over here. Because it's far enough away. And then over here, where I'm trying to clear out, can be the cooking.
Okay.
I mean, these are my suggestions. This is your game, obviously, so you do what you think you want to do.
Yeah. I have no problems listening to suggestions in the beginning when I'm a newbie at this.
Yeah. I don't want to make it sound like I'm telling you how to play the game.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. Kind of like yesterday when I was like trying to be vague about, I'm gonna go and do the thing that I do, because I don't want to self-promote. And then Bliss is like, I'll go remind him so he can raid. You're like, don't do that. If he wants to raid me, he can do it on his own.
It's fine. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand you don't minding it, but
I can understand where you would think others would be upset by it or something like that.
Right. It's not my prerogative to decide what people like or don't like, right? So just try to be as nice and friendly as I can.
Yep.
Although, if you've seen the way I talk to Kurt sometimes, if you know who Kurt is, sometimes that might come off as a little rude, but...
Oh yeah, no, I've had that moment as well. Helldiver's probably his best one. Remember that one?
I'm not sure.
Drink the fucking water. There you go. Oh, I think we were talking about, like, turns or something. I think my turns had killed you. You said something. I replied back. It was like really short, so it didn't really matter.
The only one I can remember is Police had exploded something and flung me into something, then asked me why I died. I'm like, I mean, you literally just killed me. That's why I died. And then he was arguing like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't get the thing. Like, I understand that directly you didn't kill me, but indirectly you did kill me.
Yeah.
It's like, I think the explosion had happened, and then for some reason I was flung like the explosion didn't kill me, but the being flung into like a sharp object probably is what did me in.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause it doesn't actually take that into
The
account.
game,
It literally just says
yeah,
what actually killed the character at that time.
yeah,
And it wasn't technically Paulie's, it was your impact. You didn't have a soft landing.
right. Which like, I mean, you die a lot in Helldivers anyway, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I might get a little too serious about it, but like the higher the difficulty, the more at stake death is.
So we have our woodcutters up.
Yeah. So we want to get all of these stations up, and then we want to get
Let's see, who
the
is...
workshop.
I think
And
it's... No, he's actually a feeble logger. We don't want him in here. Monk Body, Winter Hunter, Storm Rider, Iron Stomach. I'll just put Torbjorn in here for right now.
yeah, we have 2 villagers that I
Oh,
realized.
I gotta get him into a house as well. Wait, that's right. I can do it
Yeah,
like
they're
this.
not happy when they don't have somewhere to sleep.
Sign worker. There we go. Okay. So he's in his house.
Oh, this guy dropped 2 fucking horns. What the fuck?
Okay, so Torbjorn will be signed here. So we got that one going.
I guess I'll just mend or tend the cookery until we get like enough villagers to actually do it.
Missions, defenses, exterior lights. A lot of sticks. Is there a way to assign one of them to stick gathering?
Not correctly. I mean, the only way you can really do that is one of them is a woodcutter.
Yeah, so they got them going. Fire shelter, rain collector.
I like putting the gathering huts, like the initial 3, basically on top of each other, with enough space for upgrades. So they need like, I don't know, a meter or 2 space between them.
Okay.
It's not a whole lot of space needed to be between them, but we could also put a light source around the
I was actually just trying to figure that out, which is why I was asking about the sticks. Bark, thatch.
Yeah.
Sticks. Yeah, here we go.
I suggest once you get the first like torch system, delete it and then build the next one, because the other one's better. Because you have like the flimsy torch and then the stone lantern, but
Yeah.
you need to build the flimsy torch before you can build the stone lantern. So then you want to build this, and then I would suggest deleting it and then building a stone torch. I just wouldn't build anything here directly though,
Yeah.
because this would be a perfect spot for the cooking huts.
Alright, so I got all that. And then...
Yeah, it's like I think this is a part of
oh, it says
like
we need
how
a
Conan
workshop
looks
hut first.
for yeah. That's you need to build the other 2 pits.
Okay. Well, let's go place them down then over there.
So like I said, I like putting them near each other, like
Yeah.
maybe 2-3 meters away from each other, but
Just close
because
enough.
they do get a little wider when they upgrade, but not drastically wider.
So is there a road system, or is it just basically
There
what we
is.
level up? Oh, there is? Nice.
If you look at the terraforming, there's a terraform level field, a path maker, and then a road planner.
Ah, you're right. Alright, so get that one going. Let's go ahead and establish the next one.
Yeah, if you
So,
set blueprints down, the lady who doesn't have a current task will just start gathering resources for building and bring it to it. My understanding is she's already got a wooden hoe on her, so she should be able to level out territory, the terrain as well.
so we have to, until we get someone who can make the tools, we have to provide them the tools.
No, they spawn in with all the one-handed tools,
Ah,
but I believe they do start with a wooden hoe as well. So, and I don't know if they can, but I imagine they could make their own tools, like their own one-handed tools on their person, since we can. But don't quote me on that. I don't know if they actually can.
look at that, sleeping in your little bed, huh? You not working? Is that what this is? We're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah. You'll have to look at the schedules. Blitz was saying that the first 2 days they come in, he works on 24 hours. Because I guess they have like a spawn-in boost or buff or whatever, but I just give them a bed and let them do their thing.
Right. Alright, so that was all my Jotun blood. I'm gonna grab some more.
Yeah, early game is pretty easy because we're usually surrounded by it.
Yeah.
Once we get the workshop up, we can start building the two-handed tools because that's the only way you can get access to those.
Marchstone. Rocks. God, I remember you used to be able to be strong enough to lift rocks like this. Even then, I still think I am strong enough. I don't think my back would be able to handle it.
I don't think I ever was or ever would be strong enough to lift a rock that big.
Strong. Strong ones. Then I had to have spinal surgery.
Oof.
Okay, so definitely doing all this work definitely makes us much more thirsty. So it really is good that we did get all those things. Yeah, so see, this is where, like, I wasn't too bothered by the issues. Like, oh, I don't want to come over here and, like, take over. It's all like, no, I don't mind being led. It's not really takeover. It's just being led untold what to do and make sure I don't die horribly out here.
Mm. Alright, Forger's up, and now we can start depositing our bullshit stuff in our pockets that we don't want.
We're gonna need to set up some more huts as well. Or if we upgrade those, like, little huts, they hold more people.
You can't upgrade those.
Oh.
You have to unlock Cottage, which I want to say is unlocked when you get the workshop. And you only can get the workshop when you have the huts. Or not. You get workshop, then the huts, that's right. Alright, stone cutters up. The forager's also up.
Yep, just dumping off my excess.
Now we should have access to, yeah, we do. Workshop pit now.
There we go. Nope. Come here. There you go. Alrighty, so Roar is his name. Got a little lazy right there with the name.
Hilarious.
Alright, Thirsty Giant, Stone Clumsy, Cold Resistant, Stout Constitution but Green Thumb. Okay. Buy that.
Well, they have access to 100 water.
Sign him there.
There should be no reason any of these people go thirsty because there's 100 water and only 3 of them.
Well, you would always think so, but something always happens. Workshop pit. Crafts tools. There is... I mean, it looks like we only built shelters right now, so let's, I guess, plop down some more.
If you're trying to build multiple of the same thing, you just hit L and then you can place another pattern.
Build the last one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you already got something set up.
Yeah, so the shelters, I don't really think it matters where they're placed, and because I delete them after I've moved up to cottages.
Yeah,
Like,
no reason to keep the low tier stuff.
yeah, these 6 shelter spots that we have, that's 1 cottage.
Jesus.
Because a cottage starts with 2 beds, but you can cram 6 people in them. Like, I don't know if you watched any of my VODs or me working in a cottage, but I typically delete the 2 beds in the cottage and then go to the very back by the fire pit and just line 3 on each side beds, and then I like to put furniture on the by the entrance to kind of give them a more of a boost on happiness. But early
Right.
game you might not want to do that because it's costly on the resources, but you should definitely move the beds at least so you can fit 6 per cottage.
Okay.
Because you start getting diminishing returns or whatever you want to call it after you go over the 6 bed.
Yeah, the efficiency will just go down.
I don't know what the diminishing return for the longhouse is, but the one longhouse that I have built is also covered in outhouses. So
Excuse me.
I really just built it because I hadn't built one before and I just wanted to see what would happen.
Yep. You gotta experiment with all those constructions, figure out which works.
Yeah, I'm sure like when I'm running another stream game, maybe I'll hopefully have a better understanding and appreciation. But I don't know. I don't know how this game ends if it has an end.
This definitely feels like one of those games where there is no end. Oh, look who all decided to wake up. Glad you can join us. Pathetic mortals needing sleep.
Damn. They ate half of what we've gathered for food already.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey, get out of here. This is our rock place.
this.
That's an unfortunate smoker. Didn't get away. Oh, now you're gonna get eaten. Also, I learned this yesterday. Dogs very effective. As soon as we can unlock the ability to produce, build the kennel, I would suggest doing that.
What are they good for?
Um, Defense, yeah, really just the defense part. Like you can have them tag along with you on your like travels. Like if you want to go out looking for stuff,
Oh, that's
you
cool.
can have them kind of follow you around. Um, I did let one of our dogs fight a wolf one-on-one, and he obliterated the wolf. So the only thing that's going to cost is a person that works at the kennel and ample meat supply because they eat a lot of meat.
Makes sense. No, don't extinguish. There you go. Okay, also, now that we do have you, I suppose we can go ahead and build the upgrade for the Eye of Odin.
I would hold off on upgrading the Eye of Odin until you've had enough villagers that. So here's the reason why you would upgrade the Eye of Odin, in my opinion. You upgrade it because you need the you want to call back people who have died. Otherwise, it just gives it more durability and militia.
Ah, okay.
And tier 3 is just 3 militia. Tier 1, I think, is 2 militia. And then tier 2 is 5, I think. So 2, 5, and 10.
How do you not have any sticks?
We're we're going through
I know. But still.
Sticks is early game conundrum. And I also exasperated it with placing all those
Yeah, all these water wells. It's like, I look at them,
yeah.
it's like, holy hell, 19 for this one, and this one's already partially done. But this one, yeah, it's at 19 as well.
Yeah, but we'll get them.
Yeah, here, you fat set.
Trying to
I need
find
'em.
stone, so but because I broke my pick.
Got it. You're coming with me. Good God, this thing is fat.
Oh, you
It's got
caught
some.
yourself a rabbit.
I don't know if I would call it a rabbit, but yeah, I caught one. Fucking hell, this thing's rough to look at. That's gruesome. I bring offerings.
Now we turned it into burnt meat.
Yep, he just kind of exploded all over the place. Oh shit, I ate them. What? No, you're not supposed to eat them. Oh,
You ate the raw meat.
yes. God damn it.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
hey,
it won't
carrots.
last forever. I found some carrots. I'm kind of surprised our diet's more vegetarian based than not, but
We are a gatherer tribe.
yeah, because all my other playthroughs have been meat. But I also never really got this in depth with cooking either. I
Oh
kind of
yeah,
just like
and that's like also the good thing of this is like you won't always be doing the same jobs over and over for the majority of the time. Sometimes you'll get a
Yeah.
person who excels at the other job, so you want to leave it to them.
Right.
How much do I need for you? Sticks. Always the sticks.
You can break down the long sticks into sticks if you want. You just chop them.
You can? Fuck.
Yep.
That'd be so much easier.
But I mean, it obviously deletes the long stick and turns it into a
Oh yeah.
smaller resource.
Well, going by all the the greenery around us, I think we got some to spare.
Yeah. I'm just trying to give you as much knowledge about actions as I can.
Rot rot.
Yeah, you can also break bark too into fiber.
Oh, fiber. I don't want fiber.
You look injured.
I got a little bit of health off of me.
Here, take your medicine. I dropped some garlic. Just eat one and then eat the next one when the buff goes away. I don't know if that min-maxes your healing potential, but I feel like it does.
Yeah, basically wait until the thing counts down. Nope, no, 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 put that back. Yeah, only 2 sticks from the long sticks. That's not a lot.
Nope. But you get more bark too. I wish you can break them up into they're called. I wish you could take them to the carpenter and shave them down to get more bark out of them.
I mean, honestly, I would expect more sticks as well because I can very easily see way more sticks than what they're showing right here.
Yeah, you can also find the smaller trees, like the bushes. They're just sticks.
Yeah, they're just pure 2 right there. Alrighty. Extra huts are up.
Yeah, and I don't know where you want to place the cottages, but I'd say like this area where we kind of already had a residential going, maybe this could be the residential block.
This could be residential, and in between will be all the little things that give the residential what they need, and beyond them, further, where we have like the gather spots, could be the industry area.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Because between us and them, the water will be focused mainly onto production and residential, just by the wells that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Also, are those rabbits eating our food? Can they do that?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, rabbits.
That's why we need one light sources, but you also need watchtowers and walls and there's so much going on in this game that you'll probably never be caught up, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me.
Unless you have like 4 people playing exactly the same time, and each one has their own task, and they literally. Oh, okay. Testing on the bludgeon is right.
That means we need Blitz to get in here.
Yeah, he was saying he was gonna play, but
It's probably because I was at the wrong time.
I don't know. I think he just wants to make sure he's a pro at the game. So you know, because he's always
it's
he's always
strategy.
dragging us through. He's always dragging us through and carrying us on his back in some game. Like he's been playing with the other enlisted streamer that I was watching before called Old Warhorse, and he carries that team harder than he carries us. Because I'm not gonna lie, those other people aren't as good as we are.
toot my own horn. But it's not tooting if it's true.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a Jotun's blood here somewhere. Yes, not. But anyway, if that's the case, the commercial industry side looks like it's fine. I'm gonna be chopping over here on the residential side because this is where it looks like we need the most room for our cottages.
Okay. Well, we also need to start. We need to build the workshop, right? We haven't even
Yeah,
laid the.
no, we haven't even placed the foundation for that yet. Let's go ahead. Holy hell, this thing's huge.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Right here might be good.
I'm about to say, it's like I was actually just aiming right here, right in between the two trees.
Not. No, 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 no. Spin
What?
it.
What?
You want the arrow? Did it have the green things this way?
I do not remember. Come on. How do I remove it? Ah, there it goes.
Yeah, let's fix this.
Okay. The green
So
arrow
arrow
is
points
pointing towards.
inwards.
The green arrow
Inwards.
is pointing
And
towards
then
me
you.
right now.
I can't see the wings, but are there like green wings over here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then maybe that is a good spot for it.
Okay. Replanting.
Yeah, because I can only see the actual, like, the... I can only see the core. When you're placing it, I can't see the wings. So the first workshop should be your carpenter and metalworker. And then the next workshop can be leatherworking and actually, never mind. Delay that, it should be reverse. This should be the leatherworker and weavery.
Alrighty.
So,
Long sticks, rope, and sticks.
because we want to be able to we we want to get a farm set up to start producing flax.
Yeah.
Because this workshop should be producing clothing for winter.
Oh god, yeah.
So
I haven't even
it'll need to be
seen
a
like.
weaver.
No, no, no. Give me this. There you go. How do you? Oh, never mind. There it is. Summer. I'm about to say, how do you see the seasons? You look.
Yeah, top right corner gives you all that information.
Alright, 3 more long sticks and then 3 regular sticks.
They're right here, next to the construction.
Ah.
Well, they would be if my axe didn't break.
It's fine. I'm pulling from the old site that we had. Two more. Resin, bark, tree stems. No, 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 no. Where are you? There you are.
Fucking lazy sleepers. I hate that they just turn the campfire on and then go to sleep. Like, stop doing that.
I mean, to be fair, if you're out camping in the wilderness and you're in an open door hut, I would want a fire nearby on as well. They hit this thing so aggressively. go. All right, workshop is about to be built. There we go.
Yay, industry. And now we can upgrade the
Workshop
pits
hut to a
to
workshop house.
house.
Must build workshop hut. Must build carpenter. See existing task. Use the button to close that. Okay. Well, no matter what, we would need a worker here.
Oh, you need a tier 1 Eye of Odin for you to be able to make the rabbit horn thing.
Okay. Anything for me to store away? No. Crafting wise. Weird that the bark isn't stacked on top of each other. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Scraps, and then here's the tool rack.
Oh yeah. I dumped everything that was in my pockets in there.
Ah. Yeah, no, I'm just going over trying to figure out what's what. But it just feels weird that bark takes up the whole thing.
Yeah. The bark, when you get that upgraded to workshop house, you can turn that into fiber more efficiently than breaking it in your hand.
So there's no way to like stack the firewood into the campfire and save it for when we do want to ignite it?
No, yeah. You just give it more percentage for it to be lit.
Okay. So if that's the case, where would we dump our firewood?
Workshop or woodcutter
Woodcutter.
hut. Woodcutter hut gets a firewood storage
Get the fuck out of here, rabbit.
for the tier 2 one.
Ah. Yeah, because we just got long sticks, thatch stick, and bark. Alrighty. So it's not to where it's all like we can only select one upgrade. We can select both upgrades that they give us whenever. Like, say for example, I'm in the woodcutter's pit. Upgrade add-ons. I can do the woodcutter's hut and the woodcutter's house. Correct?
Yeah, they're just upgrades. Like
okay.
it goes pit, hut, house.
Alrighty.
You can only do the house when you get to the carpentry though. So we'll probably end up having 2 or 3 workshops early game and into mid game.
Okay. Let's see. There we go. Pin recipe. Logs. Where do we get logs? I assume from.
You need a 2-handed axe, which is made at the workshop pit.
Alrighty. Long tips, rope, large stone, stick, bark. Everything else is easy enough to come by.
Yeah, I'm on the beach collecting rocks right now because since we've come to a point where we can just have 2-handed tools. I try not to make any more 1-handed tools unless I'm out in the wild. Because I don't know. For me, games like this, I try to make best use of the resources that I have available to me as best I can.
Yep, makes sense. So that's all the bark. Yeah, all this firewood is just taking up my space. It's good. I'm just gonna drop
Yeah.
it.
I just throw it into the fireplace where I can, and then otherwise just dump it near the, I guess, dump it near it.
Yeah. Okay. Long 6. I think there should be some back over there. How's the food looking? Get some more of those on there. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Start cooking my meat. Alright, let's eat that. Drink this. Okay, we are all good. Like that. And we need 2 more Jotun blood and 3 large stone for you. Looks to be it. Good. It is definitely a nice settlement builder game, for sure.
Yeah, it's like two genres kind of combined. It's really cool. It's like there's a you have to manage your villagers like to the point where like they're getting enough water, they're getting enough food, they're getting enough sleep, they're happy.
Yeah. All the woes and wearies of practically real life, essentially.
Right.
And will you go away? Go. Go, you fat giant thing. Alright, I'm gonna try and focus on some large stones.
Cool. I'm chopping trees down, the fir trees down. I made a two-handed axe. It's getting those work huts, those like gathering huts and stone cutting huts and wood harvesting huts are paramount. Then we get to the workshop hut, and the game starts speeding up from there.
Alrighty. So, I know we had the Blood Moon event, the Smoker event.
There's a bear attack and then there's a wolf attack. At this current state, the only matters that really matter are every attack other than the smoker attack. The smoker attack is never really a problem, it's just a nuisance.
Yeah.
Because at most they'll just knock shit out of the storage and it'll start to decay, but you're probably close enough to the village, or you'll have villagers close enough that they'll just pick it up and put it back where it belongs.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's also
And
what
if
I
you
was
have
kind of
villagers,
hoping.
yeah, and if you have villagers congregating around the workspaces, the rabbits will just run away. Like they don't like people.
Yeah. Skittish.
But as you can see, like they try to run away from us when we're trying to capture them.
Yes.
And they'll run away from light too. They don't like light sources. But light sources are only lit during the night, because unless you physically do it as a player yourself. But I've never really tested to see if it really affects them during the day. Once we get like a serious supply of wood product, the called you can start building walls with spikes on them, and that the spikes will kill deer and it will kill the smokers. So it'll
Ah.
give you like a passive meat production.
How did I injure myself stripping bark?
That happens, man. Splinters, dude.
Must be one hell of a splinter.
Yeah. We should be able to build a cookhouse soon, or cook hut. Nope, not yet. Cooking hut needs a gathering hut. Okay.
All right,
I'm gonna have to
All right.
go in a couple of minutes, but I'll work on chopping these big trees down
Alrighty.
to give you a splurge of logs. And then, do you want the two-handed axe, or do you want me to give it to the woodcutter?
Yeah, just give it to the woodcutter. Come on, keep building. Don't stop. You're almost there. There we go. Okay, we got woodcutter's hut.
And I've already put the imprint for the mine as well. So
So it needs
the one thing with the mine is once you dig into it, like open up all the walls into like the first chamber, you have a potential of having the spiders, but the spiders aren't deadly. Like they're easier to kill than the whites are, I think, and they give you a meat source.
cool. So
They just seem menacing because they live in a cave and it's dark.
it's the same equivalent of like RimWorld, where even though everything could kill you, everything is also an opportunity to it.
Yeah. Well, because like you don't know what you don't know, and like if you weren't aware of how they're not docile, they will attack you, but if you weren't familiar with like how dangerous or not dangerous the spiders are, you might think like, oh man, we have to get like a full team and everything. Because like the first time we opened the cave in my other game, we had like me and another player, we were ready with like um clubs and shields, and we were going in there like we were about to fight a battle. And then we go in there and like it's like we were slaughtering the smokers.
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What do we do? Just pulls.
Lightsaber ignites. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You won't need to worry about tomorrow though, so
I'm sorry, but some old guy told me that if I do this, I can be with my girl.
yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't until I watched the Clone Wars animated series that his fall to the dark side made so much more sense.
Yeah, I saw so one of the good things about AI is they the some of the songwriting some of the songwritings they can do, and I saw a video where they took like when they're on Mustafar, and it's like an emo song.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yep, he
Welcome
definitely
to your
radiated that
demise.
energy.
Yeah, but it's funny like they actually made it into a catchy song. Like I would not mind hearing like a full version of that song. Pretty cool. If I find it, I'll try to share it on your Discord.
Who? Oh, fucking hell, excuse me.
So with the workshop, once you get enough people and you start having them work here, you need to task them with what you want them to produce, because they won't produce anything otherwise. They'll just stand around and look at you like,
Yeah,
what do you want me to do, boss?
they're just assigned to there, but not to an actual task yet.
Yeah. So I would suggest having them make at least one or two. I would say one is best of each two-handed tool, and then you should also have them producing knives and hammers.
Okay. I still just need
Yes.
to assign a person here.
Yeah.
And did I ever put Roar in his thing? I don't know if I put him. Just 3 people. One. Nope. Okay, yeah, he's
Get
in
away
there.
from our wood, dude. This is our wood. Get away. You didn't get away, so this is what happens to you now.
His belly is so weird. I don't know if that's like supposed to be fur or armor, but it looks like he has scales on his belly.
He probably does have scales. Being it, you know.
A monster rabbit and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they do have leather, so maybe that's the leather. They never give you leather hides, but when you start producing metal, when you skin the wolves, you'll get leather and pelts. You'll get leather hides and pelts, and then you'll take it to the leather worker, and then you can cure it by just like hanging it on something.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to go look for some more Jotun blood. Try and get our next villagers coming.
Alright.
Can I build a bigger pickaxe though?
Yeah, the two-handed pickaxe.
Yeah, because we
out of
got
this
a
thing.
bunch of the big ones around us.
Here, I put my extra stone blades in there, so hopefully that's helped you out.
I need 3 more. Okay, let's see.
And I gave my two-handed axe to this dude, and I'm gonna give him my weapons as well, just in case. So the woodworker, he has my the two-handed axe I made, and then a shield and a
Hey,
club.
hey, fuck off! Fuck off! Got you. Oh, you're a smoker. Okay, so I guess they're just naturals as well as wilds.
What?
Smokers. This thing.
They're all wild.
Well, the only smokers I saw originally was from the event, and now we just
Oh.
have this wild one. That's what I
No,
mean.
we're surrounded by them. I don't know why I can't finish them out. There we go. It's like I was having a hard time whacking them after I just whacked them. I'll butcher this guy, and then check the barbecue, because I did put a bunch of meat on there
Yeah.
before it, because it'll burn the charcoal if we don't fix it.
Oh. They're coal.
That's okay. Ah, shit, I don't want to pick it up. I want to put it in there. There's somewhere to cook. Then
So let me see. Yeah, I'll just watch these right here for a quick second, because they cook relatively quickly. Holy hell.
yeah, they do. It is a good way to get coal, I guess, but
But you would waste
not
the
on
food
meat.
doing
The
that.
vegetables, yeah. Vegetables are better to do it too than the meat.
Yeah. No one will be sad about a cold out vegetable.
I was watching one guy. He's like, it's actually not bad early game to just put a bunch of mushrooms on a campfire and turn it into coal for a fuel source. Because coal is superior than firewood.
Yeah. Makes sense. I think even like in Manor Lord is one of the upgrades right there, going from firewood to a coal producer instead.
Right.
Do not find any large stone. Okay. I mean, go out further and look for more.
They're not going to be able to, because
Of course.
you need a stone cutter, or you need to break stone yourself.
Okay. If that's the case, go ahead and need to assign
I'm giving them
something.
my wooden hoe too, so when they break theirs, they'll have another one. Then here, take my knife off them too, just so you can have it. Because that knife's probably gonna break, right?
The stone knife, yeah.
Yeah. The builder doesn't need the stone knife, but they can benefit from having the extra wooden hoe when they break theirs, so it won't have to be like, oh, I can't terraform now.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, no, there is a lot to cover in this one.
Yep. Hopefully somebody joins you. Blitz was talking about all day about this. I was like, man, you're not even playing and helping them.
No, well, I did come in much later than I was supposed to. water. Where the fuck? I need something.
But good luck, have fun. I'll try to keep my laptop up and lurking.
Alright, man. Take care. Thanks for joining. She's got a very comic booky look to her. Like she's, Borderlands. That's right. Or original Borderlands, I should say. I think it feels like they've morphed into their own form of video game animation compared to before. Also, just pointing this out proves her wrong. There's a fucking rock that we're carrying right now that's not far away at all from the base. But, it's too far. I can't find any. Mother... Those fucking rabbits. Get out of here! God damn! Alright, we gotta find a way to deal with these rabbits. Hey, 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 hey! Get out of there! Get out of there! Fuckers. No, okay. Sticks, rope, stone blade. I keep on forgetting that. I think I only need the one. Craft and reach level 5. It doesn't say if we get any bonuses from that. Yes, I'm still here. Fuck off. Okay, so we go from there. Ropes. Oh, here comes a thunderstorm. Sticks. That is what I need. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure my woodcutter had some. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that light. Those fuckers just keep on stealing everything. Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's say 10. You don't learn your lesson, do you? Fat fucking rabbit. Get out of here. Fuck. Okay, we now have the large pickaxe. Oh god, look at all this deforestation they got going on over here. Alright. Wow. That's as much damage as I can do this thing? This is gonna take a while. And actually, I'm probably gonna run out of... Yep, no, I'm definitely gonna run out of stamina. Look at you. You look rough, dude. You look rough as fuck. What, you want some? Alright, leave him be. He's just gonna waste our time. I think that's what they're really at. They're just gonna waste our time. Oh. Remember to build a warehouse too. Once you build it, it's empty. You'll need to furnish it with what you want it to store. Suggestion would be raw food and log and long stick storage. Meat hooks too, and maybe crafting small bins. You'll eventually want a warehouse for iron bloom and iron out. But that can be done later around the time the cave is started. Okay. Did we get it? Nope, still not got it. Away! Away, damn you! Can't wait for everyone else to wake up and start dealing with these fuckers. 2 more hits should do it. Hey, finally got it. Ugh. Only 2, but it's what we need for our upgrade. Alrighty. We can just drop you off right over here. Go away. Speaking of, yes, no, I need the workshop hut. Yep, okay. Okay. Let's me go ahead and eat the berries. Do I have any other food? Just eat the garlic, no problem. Berry seeds, keep those around. Carrot, onion seeds, bones, flax seeds. Okay. Yes, still here. Shit, at this rate, I may just need to go ahead and... Oh god, was this... anything on here? No, thank god. Okay. Alright. Build this up. Okay, so we got that. We have the town militia. We don't really have anyone for that, though. Next upgrade, large stone stick, more Jotun blood. That's fine. Huh. Attack villagers, form militias. Don't dismantle. Nothing to store. That's right, we need the Jotun's blood over here. That's okay. Alright. Going by bat. Next up, let me go. Oh my god, you fuckers. Alright, hold on. The strategy we learned. Yes! For that though, same thing. Come here, smoker. This guy's gonna wake up, he's gonna be so terrified. There's just gonna be blood and a bunch of dead rabbit beasts all around him. There we go. Alright, let's butcher these boys. I love how the idea of butchering is basically to stab it enough times until it implodes and you get whatever scraps pop out of it. Getting level 4. There we go. You know, the worst part is that we're doing all this, and more than likely by the time we turn around, other rabbits will have arrived and stolen everything over there. I gotta say, visually, the game does look very impressive. Especially with the lighting right here. Yeah, sure, just go ahead and add some more coal. Might as well use it, I have no other use for the coal right now. Fuck's sake, no, don't take it. There we go. Alright, so you'll be cooking right there. Double check over here real quick. Is that like a whole... No, that's just the horn. Okay, never mind. Smoker hone uses summon warriors in battle. Don't really care about that. I need 4 more stone blades, 2 more ropes. Alright. Oh, I can see again. No! How did you... Oh, okay, you didn't get turned into charcoal yet. You're coming with me. You're cooked right here. Chop these off right there. No. Yeah, okay, so we're good right there. Give me some rope. Stone blades. someone's name favored us for barbecued. Let's go ahead and craft our large axe. Alright, so we got that. Why is it that in the shadows her hair looks like it's blue? I could have sworn it was gray when we first started. Yeah, see, look, now it's kind of turning gray right there. Weird. Alright, you take that. I guess we can just go ahead and extinguish this for right now. We don't need it on. Everyone's good. That's right, we need to switch out. There's the pickaxe. Where is my... There you are. Is that Jotun's blood right there? I think it is. So, let's see. How much does the large one do against these? Oh. Same damage? That doesn't make sense. Wait for everything to recover. We do have some fish jumping out there, so that's something. I think I'll only take like the big thing from the harvest each time we do that. Because the guys, the villagers can collect all the smaller stuff on their own, no problem. Another storm is on its way. Oh boy. I see you, fucking rabbits. It's down here, right? Okay, let's take a look at you. That's the workshop. Is the warehouse something else then? Stonecutter's hut, mine house, gatherer's hut, gatherer's pit. Ah, there it is, warehouse. I'm going to assume that maybe for the best, having the warehouse next to the workshop might be good. The arrow is pointing that way. Maybe not too close in case of any possible expansions. Right there, we'll say. No, wrong one. There you go. Come on. There you go. Okay. Then we get that. Supply you with this. Long stick, rope, and large stone. Fuck off out of here! No, we don't need anything from there. Batch, sticks, yep. Not a lot of sticks, but okay. That's right. He cut down all this stuff over here. Let's bring this up instead. Come on. There you go. I do like this, actually, having the NPCs help you out in construction matters. Just speeds up so many things. The sticks. I don't really need the bark. You can turn into something. Why don't you use them? I'm about to lose the axe as well. There it goes. I thought I had another one. That's a pickaxe, a hoe. I got 2 skin knives. No, I gotta make another one. Okay. Can I make... Well, wait. Can't I use this axe? Yeah. See, that one does damage. But the pickaxe upgrade does even less. Alright, now we need 9 rope. Cannot find large stone. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. What to assign you to? Workers' defenses and workstation decreases. Worker happiness decreases. I don't really know what to do with her right now. I suppose, can we take her off of that one? No, there's a woodcutter's hut in this one. Can I assign her to the gatherer's hut? And who the fuck was it? Lele? Or some shit? You're doing that. Where'd she go? God damn it, every time. Oh, wait, there she is. I'm pretty sure. What's your name? Lorelei. Okay. I'm with me, Lorelei. You can go ahead and join the gatherer. Okay. So now she should at the very least be keep on working. There you go. Thank God this doesn't damage the actual building, I don't think. No, it doesn't look like it. Come on, don't stop. There you go. Pick me up all these. Give me the bone fragments. No, 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 no. Get up, get up, get up. Hey. Up. Up. You don't have time to sleep. What? Okay. Start cooking those. Go with the rope. Give me some of that. Gonna need 4 more. Let's see. Shouldn't there be some bark over here that I can destroy? Yes. Once again, injuring myself, making bark. Or fiber from bark, so, you know, perfectly logical. I do not like how they just go ahead and make the food look like it's been charcoal burnt. For fuck's sake. Come here. You giant fat sack. Yeah. The one good thing is that when we get close enough and we press the button like hold on to, our character like just automatically transports to them for some reason. Shit. Nope, 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 nope. There. Like that little unnatural speed boost that they get. If anything, I need my people to like be out there working so that they can scare the animals away and not have them steal all our stuff. punch a piece of bone in. Wait, wait. There we go. Alright, so we put these in here, cook those up. More of those little bastards. Yes. That's the wrong one. I did not mean to do that. But actually, you know what? I should probably eat something. I'm getting hungry. Oh, come on, fire. Cook. I'll take you, and take you. Right, deposit those down in there. Okay. This will finish off the ropes, and now I just need one large stone, which is no problem. Keep on fucking fat fingering one. Really? No large stones? Okay, fine. Well, I suppose we should use the small pickaxe. Get out of the way. Okay, there we go. Come on. Supply all these. Let's go ahead and build this. Yay! Alright, we have the warehouse up and running. Warehouse extension, warehouse roof, improved warehouse. Need to assign a worker first before you task. Okay. So, we got the warehouse. We're gonna need people though, because we have everyone else out there working. Which, if that's the case, we need Jotun's blood. Which, I don't see any nearby. Alright, we're going on a journey then. Oh, no wait, I spoke too soon. Ah, times. Actually, you know what? That is a good point. Oh god, it's the multiplayer. There's no way to actually like pause. Alright, let me get this real quick, and then I will be right back. I need to check something. And if all goes well, we'll keep on with this for another hour. If not, we'll sign off. But I do need to check something. Again, this is my fault, folks. I apologize. I fell asleep and decided not to wake up. I really need to get better. This week's been rough. Wait for recharge. No. Wrong one. I don't know, it's like, I want to sleep in, I want to get early, but then there's like so many other things you want to do or have to do. Most of them want, I won't deny, but not have tos. Again, I need the ability to not have to sleep. I don't mind, I still want the ability to sleep, I still want to dream and shit like that, but if I could choose to be able to stay awake and not suffer any consequences from that, I'd much more prefer that. Fucking rabbits! Get away from my shit! It's a whole log! You can't eat a log! Bastards. Alright then, folks. We'll just go ahead and give this a quick pause. I guess I have to go out to... Let me save again. Go out to main menu real quick. Alrighty, I will be right back. Okay. It's up right here. Okay. So yeah, no, they do want to go right now. Sorry, guys. I will call it right here. I hate doing this. I really hate doing this, especially when I made a schedule and everything. Ah! I'm a schedule guy. It's like when I'm off my schedule, and worst off, when I'm at fault for being off on my own schedule, it just gets all the worse. Ugh. Alrighty. But I do have to go, guys. Nonetheless, thank you all so much for joining me. This has been Aska, and I gotta say, it's nice. I like it. With friends. I haven't had too much experience solo, so maybe I'll play that on my own, see what that's like. But this is like one of those perfect multiplayer games. Ah. Alright, but we'll see what it is later, and it is still being worked on, as we can see right here. They have been updating this thing non-stop, which is good. It goes to show that the game is still very much alive, and that the developers behind it are with it. So, thank you all so much for joining me. This has been Aska. Shoutouts, of course, to those who joined us, among them Hebrew, Gruesome, Smog, and Blitz, along with the bot. Yes, even you, for even you are a person behind that screen, even though you harass us and annoy us with your little selling points. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you have a good morning, tonight, which might be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say it with me. Neither! Because the poncho, actually, is a better blanket than my actual blankets. Again, just rubbing in my lovely poncho, my sheep fleece poncho. Very nice. And of course, as it turns out, we actually had some follows earlier on. I think this was from when I went over to raid Hebrew before. But shout out to XX Kurt, Savage Dope. I'm probably gonna ruin this name. Dopenpada? Panda? Savage Dupenpada. Panda. And Nado the Great. Thank you all so much for the follows. It means a lot. I will see you tomorrow. I swear to God, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be out here at our proper time, and we will be playing the games properly. But anyway, I will see you all for RimWorld and Call of the Wild tomorrow. Oh, gotta do better. But until then, folks, take care, and I will see you later.